Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Simpsons Hit and Run for the PlayStation 2. So, we spent a long time trying to help out Snake so we can get his car. Granted, I was panning out that mission, but it doesn't matter. Hey look, Homer must be in there with Earl. So I just saw the light. Showed the silhouette from Mysterious Voyage of Homer. Or whatever you want to call it. El Misterioso Bla de Jomer, whatever. That's why I just call it the Mysterious Voyage of Homer. It's, I think it's there in level 3 as well. I just never bothered to look for it. Go inside again. And go to the top of the lighthouse once again. No sign of Earl. Earl's not here. Ah! I really hate that. So why am I walking towards it? Nothing interesting in the lighthouse this time there. You can just go up there for the sake of consistency with level 3. So over to the planet Hype. Which hides not one but 2 secrets. Ooh, 3! Ooh. This place is a treasure trove. Around, jump. Bart's t-shirt from... I'll find out when I've read it. I don't remember if there's any collision section on this building. There's an invisible wall. The building is taller than it looks. Now, this is the only secret car that I've had to use outside assistance to find. And it's not even there. It's usually there. Well, okay. There's usually a secret car sticking out of the wall, much like in the actual episode that the planet Hype appeared in, but for some reason it's not there.
Just give me a sec to catch my breath.
I'll try again later. I don't know where it's gone.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Oh, the pelicans are gone as well. I don't know where that secret car is gone, because that's where it's supposed to be.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
So, unless I bump into something else, and I made a mistake, I'm pretty sure that's what I read. I guess we'll find it later. Try again, but I'm pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be.
Energy depleting.
Thank you, Bart, for not picking me through the ground. I mean, it's not up here. Because Lisa already stole Night Boat, so he's not around here anywhere. No, that is really weird. I don't know why the car didn't load. These guys are popping up everywhere. And there's still only 20. What the hell was that? Hey, what do you think of my awesome flying abilities, Bart? Meh. I am going to sting you for that. Eat my shorts. Although these are all catchphrases that Bart doesn't really say anymore because we're now in the 21st century and those are no longer cool. Ah! I missed. Oh, I missed. Let's try again. There we go. Not that there's anything here but coins now. Nothing else but coins.
So very tired.
Just nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
So might I. Well, this is boring when you're not in a car. This is when you're running as well. Could do it like this. Bart's arms are a bit of a lacking. They look fine from the side. When you look at them from behind, it just looks like he's got his arms straight. I mean, he doesn't, but it's kind of what it looks like from that angle.
I gotta work off my gut.
Okay. No more boring on foot stuff for a little bit. Head into the Duff Brewery, I believe. I'm not sure how many collector cards I have at this point. 5 or 6. Because there is another one in here. To destroy that. You can hear to the song. Duff beer for me. Doo -doo. Duff beer for me. Duff beer for you. Those are the only lyrics I know. Okay. If you ever get the chance, then just get back into the car. It makes it a lot faster. Why am I not driving my car out here?
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Alright. Let's see how many collector cards I have in a second. What you gotta do is you gotta jump onto these. Wait for the blimp to lower itself a bit. And it can be a bit tricky. Very tricky. You know what? Let's get into the car. Let's grab a fight. Let's go to a phone booth. Could use that, but I think it's time we whip out the heavy artillery. The hover bike. Yes! I don't even have that yet. Whoa! So that's what the inside looks like. I'm surprised they even went to that detail. Yeah, the fire truck. Now, hopefully I can just jump up to it. If I can make it past this turn. I can make it past this turn. Ooh. Hopefully our double jump should be enough. For some reason something's blocking me. Or a single jump. We got our Itchy and Scratchy cell. Which is literally just Scratchy's arm. What a ripoff. But that was only collector card number 6. So maybe there's one in Krusty Lou's Studios. Let's get back into our little bandit. What cards have we got left to unlock in this level?
I'll never lose these love handles.
Only now can we unlock the chase sedan. That's surprising. Our armored truck, which we destroyed before, and the Globex super villain car, which is the one I'll be buying, and that we get for races. Don't know why I did that.
Yo, lift.
Oop.
Now, please.
Well, I got it. Just stay in it. And head into Krusty Lou. This is the first level where I've literally gone after everything before doing the first story mission. At the very least it means that when we're done, then we can just go straight from mission to mission. So how are we supposed to, well, what exactly is it that the characters know that anything Buzz Cola related means a lot of coins? Is it just because they all have a Buzz Cola logo on them? Yeah, there can't be many of you guys left either. Back up here. Ooh, so I wasn't gonna make that then. Or that. Round the back, and another wasp camera. I could just look at my level progression, but for some reason I don't want to. I want to be surprised when I find out when I actually have enough. So Kearney's there. He can sell us our next car, which we're going to need later on. But the mission when we need it for starts at Krusty Studios anyway, so I'm just going to get it later. I could get it now, but I don't want to. Hey, you're not Kent Brockman. And that's all our wasps. This just in. 20 more wasps destroyed. Turn on the smart line. A Buzz Cola box that got broken. It is now suing Bart Simpson for every penny.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Kind of weird how you can drive through the new studio though. Why is it that I can do this? Can't do it in Krusty Loo.
Woo, nice one.
I know Krusty Loo doesn't really lead to anything, but still. Why can't I do it in Krusty Loo?
Whoa!
Right, we can go into the observatory now. But before we do that, there, get the little bandit.
Energy depleting. Need sugar. Hello, drivers. Got a little situation.
We can do our time trial. Well, that's a lot of phone booths. Our time trial was in. I got my radar mixed up there. The radar misled me. It's in Camp Krusty. Alright, well,
Nice driving, man.
screw it. Ralph's here. He'll send me to a completely different location, but he's here. There's the hover bike. Apparently, Professor Frink sells to Gil or something like that. This is exactly the same as before. The meteors are still falling in the exact same locations. Even the alien ship is still in the exact same location. You can skip this if you want to. Whoever thought space could be so boring? That's one of our gags. Can we go in there with a fly? No, we can't. Yeah, there are a few times in this game where you see Kearney with an orange shirt. I don't recall him ever wearing that in the show. Like I said before, Floyd, you were designed for scrubbing, and scrubbing is what you shall do. Why? Although Professor Frink is nowhere to be seen right now. Maybe we'll see him later. Unfortunately. Why unfortunately? Well, we'll find out later. For now, erase.
You and me are having a play date. You race and I'll watch.
If you think you're that fast, Ralph. Granted, we've seen how fast Milhouse can go during one of our missions in level 3.
3, 2, 1.
And by some miracle, as Ralph said, he did it. He talked it. He got the countdown right. And again, it's just us against Homer. They decided to stop letting in the other cars because they realised how pointless it was. This ultimately doesn't really become much of a shortcut because you got to slow down to get into it.
This town is going to pay for this.
Homer can push you, so watch out for that, including here, where he can push you off the sides and you gotta go the really long way around. Ow! Oh, look, I call that annoying design. They troll you right there. Oh, they block you can go up the stairs, but then they block the way out. That's rather annoying design. Oh, I didn't grab that crate. Or break that crate, I should say. worrying me. I don't even know where the end of the race is. The end of the race is there. The end of the race is there. Ah.
That was so bad, we won't even give you your license when you're 16.
That's fine. I can make my own license. 25 years old? You're not 25 years old. This ID is completely fake. Yes, you're right, Millhouse. It is fake. Which makes it a fake ID. In fact, we already got it as a collector card. How? Are there cars from the 70s that really go this fast? And granted, I don't know how fast we're going. Whether or not this is really like 120 miles an hour is something I can't tell. This isn't Burnout 3. It doesn't tell me how fast I'm going.
So far, it should be a felony.
Yeah, don't worry. You're in no risk of hitting that those icicles.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
What kind of a name is that? The Malaria Zone.
Mindless destruction.
Sea Spanker. Woo! Alright, come on. This time. This time. Yay! Fly to victory.
Must have been all that fling from the law you've done.
Alright, that was so
And we got the
cool.
36 Stutz Bearcats. Whoa! That was weird. Right, because numbers always come first. Or last. I can't tell in this case.
Attention cars, 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride.
Now we have something from the 1930s. I'm assuming 1936. Money! Why can't I use this money to buy my cars and everything? But no, I can't. This car's not very interesting though. I mean, apart from the money thing. It isn't fast compared to some of the other cars in the level. It's nothing really wildly exciting about it. I mean, it's more interesting than the ones in Gil's got to sell me. Yeah. That's not very good except for its toughness. This one's okay. Cool, we haven't seen those things. It's like level... I think there was one in level 4. We haven't seen them since level 4. Only now we can actually drive a chase sedan. Which comes complete with its own siren. Right, now let's go and do our time trial. A Krusty glass is not that far from a Krusty glass. How did I just do that? I was somehow accelerating to go forwards, but I ended up going quickly backwards. Yeah, of course, those being armoured trucks, they are the hardest to destroy, and you don't really get anything extra for them. Quit changing lanes. Have you ever heard of using your mirrors? Even this thing has mirrors. They're not really going to be of any use, considering that the wheel arches are going to be in the way, but still, it has mirrors. Let's get ourselves... Actually, we don't want a car that's too fast. We want a medium difficulty car. Let's grab our Longhorn.
So tired. So very tired.
And because we have to talk to our poo at the beginning of the level, he's not going to be in the Longhorn.
Bart Simpson at your service.
And we're going in. Hey! We're supposed to stop it, slow down at least on bends like that.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
We're going in the opposite direction. See, he's driving slowly.
Slower traffic to the
He's a bit more sensible. Supposed to the guy in the armored truck. I'm watching. Hey, what is it with these armored truck drivers? They all trying to get payback. I'm not even the same person, or in the same car. And apparently, they're all out for revenge, and they don't trust anybody. Get out of my way! I can only go so. I only have so much time. Don't go through the Duff Brewery, go this way and go this way. Ooh! Huh. I even managed to change the camera angle. Down here, hit the brakes. Now we floor it. This part's luck. No, it's not going to be good enough. I'm going to try and take the longer route. It's not much, but in these sort of situations, seconds are priceless.
Not the detailing.
Yeah, I'm not getting my pay for this one.
That's totally awesome.
Too slow. Too many issues. Most of them involving armoured cars. And the ending was right up here as well. Hey! They don't even want me to finish. You do only have so long before it automatically ends. Yeah. What I did was lose money. Probably. Oh well, we've seen it. Did I... Yeah, I got all the gags. We still have another collector card. To which all I can say is... Well, I may as well get that card before we begin the mission, so...
Mine. All mine.
I'll cut back to when I find it. Okay, I haven't found the card yet, but it's actually decided to load the secret card this time around. So this is the only one that required me to use... get the internet for. It's a bit of a tricky jump to make. I managed to find all the others by myself, but this one, no. I mean, for one thing, it's not even there in level 3. Apparently Marge thought this was a decoration. It's not. Somebody was in here. I can't remember if it was Hans Moleman or not. Reverse out. It's the family sedan with a slightly different looking back. That's all this thing is. And all you gotta do is just look at that, that's the family sedan. With an extra bit at the back. I don't think the collector card's here. I think it's just another means to get to the ship. Yeah. Thought so. Unless it's hiding. Can check. Hey! And as I was saying, we'll cut back to when I find the collector card. Bart?
To see my vest, see my vest, see my vest.
Ah, here you are. I did need to use that thing. Oh, Bart's getting the boot. What is that? The first person view. What is that? Is that the alien ship? I have never seen that. What is that? Like a portal or something. Is it the alien ship? That's weird. I have no idea if that's there in level 3 or not. That is weird. Anyway. There's some red one. There's some red stars moving around there as well. That's some weird stuff there. Anyway, our collector cards. Radioactive Man, issue 1 from 3 Men and a Comic Book. Purchased by Bart, Milhouse, and Martin for $100. Wait, what does that say? And Martin for $100. Wonderful grammar. The ensuing fight over ownership resulted in the valuable comic being reduced to a tattered, destroyed mess. $100 for a comic book? Who drew it? Michelangelo? Or whatever. Our BART license plate from Itchy and Scratchy Land. The most popular personalised license plate available at Itchy and Scratchy Land gift shop. Bart is nowhere to be found. Mommy, Mommy, buy me a license plate. No, come along, Bart. Were you talking to me? No, my son is also called Bart. We're out of Bart license plates. Bart t-shirt from Bart Gets Famous. Weird, I watched this episode like yesterday. And yet I somehow forgot that's what this was. A memento from one of Bart's many brushes with greatness when he was the beloved I didn't do it boy. This is a long one. Oh, don't worry about it. You're just finished, that's all. Finished? It happens all the time. That's show business for you. One day you're the most important guy in who ever lived. The next day you're some schmo working in a box factory. The Australia boot? It doesn't even give you the name of the episode. Where's the name of the episode? It's called Bart vs. Australia, but where's it gone? Bart makes a collect call to Australia, which sparks an international conflict requiring him to make a formal public apology in Australia. The Australians want to punish him with the boots. When will you Australians learn? In America, we stopped using corporal punishment, and things have never been better. The streets are safe, old people strut confidently through the darkest alleys. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I believe that episode did cause controversy in Australia, actually. The Itchy and Scratchy Cell from Lady Bouvier's Lover. Part of Scratchy's arm on an animation cell. Bart paid $300 for it, and then extorted the cash from Mr. Burns. This card is 100% absolutely positively guaranteed to increase in value. Not a guarantee. And the Gabbo doll from Krusty Gets Cancelled. Man, those SOBs. The multi-talented dummy outperformed Krusty and took over his time slots. And his fans. Alright, here's the deal. Every time you watch my show, I will send you $40. Checks will not be honored. It's Arnie Pie, isn't it? Bart's Flying Hamster Science Project from Duffless. Lisa's stolen hamster from her. Is my brother's dumber... Lisa's stolen hamster from Is My Brother Dumber Than a Hamster experiment. To which the answer for the most part is yes. Step right up, folks. We'll answer the question that's been plaguing scientists for ages. Can hamsters fly planes? That's our collector cards for this level. Let's get back to my special car. Once this crane eventually decides to let me. Hey, you can see the flaming ring from here. And the ice one. And I still missed. Oh, I made it. Alright, that was so cool. But that's everything, which means that we can now go on and finally get some missions done and over with. That's all that remains now, just the missions. Oh, we'll go this way now. So, as you could probably guess by the loading screen,
It's time
our main mission here is to try and stop Krusty. He's the one distributing the laser guns.
Bring it on.
That just comes out of nowhere. It just happens to be Krusty.
I hope that was expensive.
But he's the one doing it, so we gotta try and warn him. Unfortunately, this is Krusty. This is when does he listen to people? Especially kids. You think the clown would listen to kids, but no. You know, you'd think this thing would be a little bit tougher than this. So we need to talk to our poo first, which is pointless because our poo isn't going to help us at all. Spoilers. Because despite everything he's just done in the previous level, nope, he's going to chicken out on this one.
My skull. My beautiful skull.
Hence why we have someone else here. Alright, just get on with what it is you want to tell us.
Apu, you've got to help me warn Krusty about this alien plot and thus save the good people of Springfield.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot speak English. I only speak Hindi.
But you're speaking English now.
Yes, I learned these words phonetically.
Well, you're just scared of being vaporized by the space monsters.
Up, down, go hot dog, butter my undershirt, blah, blah, blah.
Automan, I need a ride.
No can do, little dude. I gotta round up these other little dudes and get them to Krusty Lou for the studio tour.
That's where I need to go. Step on it, Otto.
Okay. Right after I drop these kids off at Krusty Lou.
Otto, I just said that.
All right. Stop hassling me, midget Abraham Lincoln.
Normally also knows who Bart is. Isn't that their normal way of saying it? It's like, hey, Bart dude! Hey, Automan! Which apparently is his surname. M-A-N-N. Also man. Going to the loo. Yes. Collects all the kids, who none of them are actually Ralph Wiggum, despite that image, and get to Krusty Lou Studios before Krusty leaves. But we're in the bus. Which, unlike the Simpsons Radio Rage, has a roof, but the roof is very, well, see-through. So there's really not much of a roof. Ooh, the bus isn't very fast. It's a tough one, but it's not a fast one. On my way. That includes you, Jimbo. Oh no! Well, I'm not avoiding the police in this. Oh, I had to take the ramp. Oh, there goes my time. I'm starting over because this one's actually quite a strict time limit. You need to be near enough to perfect here. What is going on with the back wheel of that car?
No problemo.
No idea what was going on with that thing. Get out of my way! Ah. And see, that's probably just done it in. These kids have no animations at all.
Oh my.
Usually these collectibles still have some sort of animation to them.
Oh, that was a big one.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Whoa, where did that come from? Whoa, yeah, take that.
Come on. Ah! This thing, really.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Ow, I lost my buzz.
Some sort of very loud vehicle just went by outside. This one even slower than last time.
Whoa, I spilled my pudding.
Because I think, even once you have gotten all the kids, the time limit doesn't change. How do you expect them? How do you expect you to not get something like a hit and run when there's this many people on the road? I know it's not really a road, but still. Yeah, the time limit keeps going. It's quite a strict one. Especially when that happens. Oh, please don't crash into me. Oh, good. There it is.
That was totally awesome. Oh yeah, I totally rule.
I was expecting a cutscene. Barney, what are you doing here? Yeah, Barney just happens to work here. Comes out completely out of nowhere, but yeah, Barney just works here. For some reason. Actually, I need a car. I have my Longhorn, but I don't want that. Let's grab our bandit again. It's going to be useful for this mission.
Wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new car.
Sweet. You'll be identified as my accomplice.
Jump to light speed.
You fix it up a bit first.
I don't remember this being here before.
Apparently, every member of the Simpsons family and Apu are professional mechanics. They know how to completely fix a car with one spanner. And that's impressive.
Barney, where's Krusty? I have to warn him.
Krusty's not here, little Homer. He's down at the squid port, doing a promo for this new Buzz Cola.
But that's the cola the aliens are using to control all human behavior.
Control human behavior? No beverage could do that. Oh no, I haven't had a duff in 2 hours. My life is over.
But I have to get to Krusty before the limo does.
And I have to stay here and go through the DTs.
Sounds like a plan.
Drink or I'll die! Ah! I don't know why I'm doing the little cross fingers that the bunny does there. Nobody can see me doing that. Getting down with the clown. Find Krusty's limo to find Krusty. Talk to Krusty before his limo picks him up.
You got it.
Completely pointless. But, whoops, you gotta follow the itchy and scratchy truck, I believe is what it says. Follow the movie truck to find Krusty's limo, even though it's already telling us where the limo is. Apparently from Bart and Snake's perspective, we don't know where it is. Hey! Anybody here use their mirrors? Oh, come on, look, he's mostly responsible for destroying that. Why have I got to be charged for it? Get out of my way! See, no, normally the movie trucks don't drive this fast, but apparently at the moment they do. Alright, now they like to troll you a bit here. Talk to the limo driver. Don't do that. Don't get out of your car, because he's going to immediately go.
How about a hard one next time?
And this thing goes a lot faster than it does in level 4. So don't talk. If you do get out of your car and talk to him, you've lost the race right there.
Hey, you were supposed to eat my gun.
Because you're probably not going to be able to get to your vehicle and catch up to him in time.
Yeah, I totally rule.
I learned that the hard way. Yeah, now we just need to race to the squid port.
You cheated, cheater.
I'm assuming Krusty's in the limo. Not really sure, but I'm assuming he's in the limo. I believe everybody goes this way, so make sure you see that ramp. And there we go.
Perfection. Thy name is Bart.
Oop, and he suddenly appears, even though his limo's over there. Going to disappear? There we go. Now it begins. One of my least favourite missions in the entire game.
Krusty, listen carefully. Aliens are handing out free laser guns and cola that makes you go crazy. It'll be a massacre. The streets will be littered with lasered off limbs and heads.
Yeah, right. And I'm getting into the Country Western Hall of Fame. It just ain't gonna happen, kid.
Oh, I just gotta find evidence. Who do I know that's smart enough to prove this alien conspiracy? Bumblebee Man? Comic book guy? Disco Stew? That's it. A nerd! Professor Frink!
Now for time wasting. Lab coat caper. Find and follow Professor Frink. Well, we don't need to worry about finding him. He's right here. And I'm going to go into this before he knocks my car out of the way, just in case. Let the frames drop because he's in the hover car. I love the music, but god damn it, I hate the mission. This is it. This is all you're doing for this mission. It's another follow mission. But he's in a hover car. And does a much better job at avoiding everything than you are. So make sure you're in the fastest car you possibly can be in. That's why I'm in Little Bandit. Now the reason I take this mission so much is because it's unnecessarily long. Because look, Professor Frink doesn't even know where he's going. We're trying to find somebody smart to help us out. He doesn't even know where he's going. Professor Frink spends almost all of his time here in the observatory. Why don't we just go straight there, and if he's not there, just wait for him? I don't know why Professor Frink decides he seemingly is on his way there. Then he decides no, he's going to go back down to the casino, drives around the ramp, and then you think he's going to finally go up, but no. Now we're going back to the casino. He takes a lot of shortcuts. You can't afford to get too far away from him. I've failed this mission so many times, and you're just driving through the same thing again and again. I mean, having a Little Bandit does help, but then you just gotta hope you don't crash into too much stuff. Or including the stuff that Professor Frink knocks into you. Can you not see that we're trying to talk to him? Do you not put a rear view mirror in there? I just wonder though, what would it be like if to look through an invisible car through a rear view mirror? It's kind of a weird thought, actually. That should be it. He doesn't turn around anymore. There we go.
Give it up for America's bad boy.
Oh, well, that only took one try, thankfully, but that usually takes me a lot more. I hate that mission. Such a waste of time. And I think that's enough to stop it there. So we finally get to talk to Professor Frink, and I think it's finally time we get something done about this. All of these laser guns which are seemingly nowhere to be found. I don't see that flickering star anymore, but it might be obscured by a tree. I want to know what that was. But I will see you guys next time, where we get a little bit of help.